first online meeting of 2012. Can you believe it? It's January. I want to hit on just a few things rather quickly. First of all, we have a lot of new facilities, and there's one in particular that we are trying to find volunteers to facilitate, and that is a facility that is located out in Upland. This is a rehab center that's located in the Upland area, and what we're asking is any volunteer that is looking for a facility for weekdays or weekends. They are very open to either time. And if you're interested, if you could contact me, that would benefit us greatly. Another facility in which we just opened was the Palma Terrace in Placentia. That visitation will be, I believe, the second Wednesday of each month, and then the last Saturday of each month. Time during the weekday is 1:30. Time on the weekend is 3:30. If you're interested in either of those facilities, we could definitely use more volunteers. You never can have enough in case there are those that are sick that cannot make it. We also still have a great need at Kaiser. Our goal at Kaiser is to go Monday through Monday having volunteers from our organization present at the hospital. We also have a Sunday visit at the mental facility for Kaiser off campus, located closer to Chevy. I think it's Chevy Chase, in right below Dodger Stadium. That also needs volunteers. So if you're interested in any of those, all you need to do is contact me, and I would be more than happy to walk you through the process. We do have our meeting coming up on February the 12th on a Sunday evening. There are some important information to know about that meeting. Number one is that all leaders are to come at 5 o'clock. Those leaders that come at 5 will sit down and work through some of the problems in which we're having at the facilities and just discuss some of the strategies in dealing with those problems. We also want the new volunteers that have clearance at Kaiser to arrive at about 5:15. Kathleen McIntyre will be there to do an on-site orientation, so we would like you to arrive around approximately 5:15 for an orientation with Kathleen. Kathleen also will be staying after that orientation for our general membership meeting to discuss the new time clock that our volunteers can punch into so that we no longer have to manually track your volunteer hours at Kaiser. So that's real important for the Kaiser volunteers. One last thing that is going to be happening at our general meeting on February the 12th, we're going to be discussing some of the policy and procedure issues that we're having. Dogs off leash, dogs being left at facilities, reports not being filed, or you keeping track of your reports. So we'll be discussing some of the policy and procedure and some of the new changes we have made in 2012 as an organization. Anyone that volunteers at HBIC needs to be sure to be at that meeting. We are looking at our future goals with that program, as well as being able to establish on-track reports of the benefits of HBIC so that we can use those for future grants, as well as reaching out to the Special Olympics. We have not given up on that. So you want to be at that meeting, and if you're interested in any of the facilities that I have spoken about this evening, be sure to let us know, contact us ASAP so we can get you started as well. One last thing, 2012 calendar was posted in the last newsletter. That newsletter also contained a lot of information, but I would hope that you wouldn't overlook that. Download that calendar. We're going to be talking about the events that we're putting on in 2012, and we have a great fundraiser as well that we're going to be putting on in August, and we'd like to discuss that to get everybody on board so we can make it a success for our organization. Again, we'll see you in just a few weeks on February the 12th for the PEP prescription team meeting that will be at the City Hall meeting facility in which we've had our meetings at before. Thanks again.